Okay. It's very late in the day. I did not get started early at all. It's not that I haven't been starting. It's that I haven't been recording. So we have a few little things to do here. So I have a box. I'm getting some chicks for my sister right now. So she has chickens too. And she loves her chickens and especially her rooster. And unfortunately, something got a few of them. And it's really, really sad, especially because they got her rooster. They got her rooster, Charlie. And there's nothing quite as sad as when they get your rooster because you love your rooster. And she does love her rooster. Okay? She loves her rooster. So, I am here to pick some birds. Let's see. Let's see who I can pick. They're all going to jump out of the box. I promise they're going to jump out of my box. Sorry. Get off. Okay. Who do I want? I want... don't bite me. This one. Stay in a box. Hang on. I'm having issues with my box. Just a second. Box issues. Box issues. Okay. Let's put this in. There we go. Okay. That one. That one looks cool. Like that one. That's a duck. I'm not sending a duck. Sorry, guys. What color did I put in there? I want a black silky or a partridge, maybe. This one. Get in there. Stay in there. So I got 2 silkies. See if I got any more that I want to send. That one's cool. I like that one. Who else do I like? This one. That one's cool. Let's see if I can find one more in this group. Don't fly out, please. One more that I like. This one. This one. That one's cool. No. Nah, she won't like that one. What else do I like for her? Hang on. Maybe? This one looks like a nice chick. Yeah. I like this flat black one too. I like that flat black one. Okay. We're going to give her those ones. Okay. Hang on. I got to put my box together. Put my box together. All right. This is what I'm sending her. Those ones. And I want to grab one from outside. But right this second, I'm going to stop recording. Because it's going to be hard to record and carry this box. So, I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to see if I can grab 1 or 2 more from outside. That would be good. Anyway, I'm going to take these inside and pack them up. I will keep filming. It's not a 4-minute video, I promise. I will keep filming. I have a couple other things to do. Okay, that was a little chaotic. But we got the birds. We did grab one of the white ones that are running around outside. Again, they're too young to guarantee whether they're hens or roos, but I hope there's at least some hens in there. And maybe a really nice rooster. Oh man, these ducks are getting big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at how big these ducks are. 3 of them are still very young. Those 3. Look how big those ducks are. They're big ducks. So, hopefully, excuse me, Arwen, I have to make Arwen move. Arwen, I literally can't get in. Come on, move your legs. Jeez. Arwen is hard to get to move, I'm going to be honest. It actually sucks. Anyway, so we sent those chicks home with her. My mom on her way over grabbed a bunch of eggs from their birds to hatch, but they lost a whole bunch of birds. So these eggs that we put in to hatch they don't know how old they are. They found them under I don't know if it's under the shed or under the deck. I didn't get that part. But they found them, and they know that they don't know how old they are. Like, they're not sure. So because they're not sure how old they are, we don't know if they're going to hatch. So I sent her some silkies, and I sent her some mixed layers. Hopefully there's some hens in the group. So it'd be nice if she could get something cool out of that, if she likes them. So we'll see. So yeah, I mean, a lot of us have lost birds to predators. I know I have in the past. So it can be kind of tragic and devastating, especially like she lost her rooster who she really likes. So because she likes that rooster so much, it's equally devastating, like just even more devastating because she really likes that rooster. Hi guys. Quail egg, I already got a bunch. So in other news, other than just chickens, we had Deli had an issue, okay? Deli had a bit of an issue. She was grooming one of her babies, and so that's what they do, right? They groom their babies, and her baby ended up a little overgroomed. So I'm just checking here. Yeah. Just checking. Oh, that's your foot. It's Deli's foot. So we have a handful of guys in here. Again, we did move some, but we also had, I just want to make sure everyone's okay. Stop. So this little one, this is actually one of Deli's, and one ear is intact. The other ear got a little bit chomped. She got a little bit aggressive. Not aggressive. She got a little bit overzealous when, oh, look at this one. This one's white. Blue-eyed white or red-eyed white, I don't know, but we'll see. Stay in your nest. Anyway, so she overgroomed that baby. He lost part of an ear. He's okay. It happens on occasion. So I don't rehome disabled rabbits, okay? I don't rehome disabled rabbits. And I consider, hi Whiskey, I consider missing an ear disabling. Now, it doesn't mean if it's a male or female, it doesn't matter. I'm keeping it. But it doesn't mean we can't breed that rabbit, because it's obviously not a problem genetically, right? It was Deli got a little bit carried away with the grooming. So we're keeping that one. I won't rehome it, but it is possible, especially if it's a girl, that we can kitty cats having cat food and dogs having cat food. Don't ask. We don't ask about that. And I think Wildfire might have one of her children here. Let's just look. I don't know. Oh, maybe not anymore. She did for a little while, but I think sometimes what happens is Gwen pulls rank and moves them back. So, yeah. But they're all doing so nice. Look at that. They're all so good with each other. Cat food, dog food, whatever, they don't care. They're just, they just enjoy sharing with each other. And if you're hearing other voices, it's because my son has a bunch of friends over. Anyway, let's go in the barn and check on the other kittens. Here's DK. So let's go in the barn and check on the other kittens. Here's Whiskey at my heels, because of course he is. Hi guys, my little kitten boos. There's my favorite Beaches. Hi, sweetie pea. And it's getting kind of late. So, we had a lot of stuff going on today that I just didn't film. And look at these guys. Look at them. Should be required staring. It's these beautiful kittens. Love them. Now, they're still a ways from going home, the little ones, because they're very small. Okay? They're very small. Anyway, the other thing I need to do is water these plants, but my watering cans are not full. So I'm not going to fill the watering cans on camera because that's always dumb and awkward. But, let's see. Yeah, a little bit of watering. Dumb cat dug up my dill. I hate that cat. I love that cat, but I hate that cat. Love her, hate her. She's irritating. So I'm going to go fill my watering cans, and then I'm going to water the plants. But I am not going to fill my watering can on camera because it's annoying. So we'll be right back. All right, water required. So let's go water some of these things. Not everything needs very much. Like, the herbs don't need that much, to be honest. The tomatoes are always thirsty. The pumpkins act so dramatic when they don't get any water. So this doesn't need much. Neither does this. And neither does this. These like more. There's vodka behind me. These are the tomatoes. And they like more water. And these are the beans and peas, which are slightly water hogs. Okay? Slightly water hogs. And then we're going to go out back and take a look at what's growing out there, because I don't think we've been out there for a while. I've been out there, but I'm usually not recording. There's also water on my camera because I'm just good at this. So let's get some water on these peppers. They like water. A little bit of water on the squash. They don't need as much. I've come to the conclusion that these cucumbers are not going to grow. And these pumpkins are drinking up more water. Here we go. Okay, let's go drop this off. And we will head out to the back where we have some awesome stuff growing. So, hi Whiskey. I don't know where the dogs are. Except for Whiskey's always at my heels. The other guys, their job is not to walk at my heels, to be honest. So, oh, there's Tequila. And there's vodka. He's got a cat food tin. Sometimes I can't speak. Cat food tin. There we go. But their job is not to walk at my heels. Their job is to wander around and make sure that nobody takes the chickens or the ducks or really anybody. Because we don't want everybody to get eaten. Also, there's a hole in the ground right there. I think we're just going to plant a tree in it. That's Rowan and my dad are going to do that together. It's a fun project. for them. That's really fun. It's nice to do stuff like that with your grandpa. Relationships are important. Relations with your parents and your grandparents, your aunt and uncles, provided there's no reason that you shouldn't have that relationship. Some people have a very good reason for not having a relationship with their family. Totally get that. I am not in contact with every single, here's tequila, but I'm not in contact with every single member of my family either. So, we're just going to go out here. We have dogs. Woof. Look out, guys. I'm walking out here. Anyway, so she brought me a bunch of eggs, my sister, and I put them in the incubator. We'll see. She doesn't know how old they are, but when your chickens get munched, you grab what you can, right? You grab what you can, and you make do with what you got. And she wants at least some of Charlie's babies. So, you're just going to have to try. So they're in my incubator, because my incubator is really good. If my incubator can't hatch it, it's not hatchable. So, cross your fingers. Anyway, we got a lot of grass happening out here, which is good. I like grass. But we do have also the garden area out here. So, I like going down over this way. Hi, Tequila. Just my doggo. I love my doggo. So, and here's the thing. We don't always keep track of what we plant. I think this might be carrots. This might be carrots. And we're pretty haphazard. We don't really care, right? So, we don't really care that much. So, whatever was over here got dug up. But the stuff over here is doing okay. Quiet. I'm talking. Stuff over here is doing okay. Stuff over here is doing even better. Okay, these are the radishes, I think. Radishes and beets are over this way. Right? Tequila, come on. So, these are doing pretty well. We got beets and radishes. Tequila! Come on. And then over here, we planted some potatoes. So, we got potatoes going. And no, I don't care that there's weeds and grass and stuff. It does not bother me. So, our potatoes are coming up. We had some pretty cold weather, so I'm actually really glad they're coming up in these mounds. I'm really glad because I didn't think they would. I did not think they would. Right, Tequila? We didn't think they would. So I'm walking over the potatoes. Also, these, I forget what those are. I didn't mark them. Right, Tequila? Come on, let's go. Come on, Whiskey. So I got Whiskey and Tequila with me right now. Man, what good dogs. We are so happy with our dogs. I know I talk about my dogs all the time, but it's my channel. If I want to talk about my dogs, I'm going to talk about my dogs. Because I love my dogs. I love my dogs. So, I love these dogs so much. They're good dogs. And I love that they... What's going on out here? I don't know what that is. Let's go find out. Vodka's very into something. Tequila's joining in. She doesn't know what's going on. I'm over here, Vod. I think he was looking for me. Hello, Vodka. Good boy. Going back to his grandpa. I don't know what they're hearing, but they're hearing something. Anyway, I'm going to go inside. They're hearing something, but I can't hear it because I'm a human. I can't hear it because I'm a human. What you hearing, Vod? I'm a human. I don't have ears like they do. They're hearing stuff. Don't fall in the hole. That's the hole I fell in the other day. We're not going to fall in the hole. And and the dogs are going in the house with Eric, with my brother, who's been on the channel before. Come on, Bud. Good boy. There's Eric with the dogs. He's like, oh, the kittens are back. We have kittens and puppies and dogs everywhere. Good dogs. These dogs, by the way, really like Eric. So even though Eric doesn't live here, Eric's a part of their family, and they really like Eric. So they love my brother. So that's good. Anyway, the plants out back are doing pretty well, actually. And the plants up here are doing okay. They're doing fine. We have some more stuff to plant. Stuff from the greenhouse we got. Hungarian wax peppers, the hot ones. And we got some pumpkins. So then we'll have things at different growth rates, which is good. My beans and peas are actually starting to flower. So that's good. I want to get some more bean and pea seeds and throw them in the ground because then I get multiple crops. So that's what I'm also going to do. So that'll be good. Anyway, I'm going to head inside. We are going to take a look at the puppies. We will take a look at those eggs my sister dropped off. We will take a look at this sweet kitten. Baby Bowser is a sweet, sweet kitten. Hi, sweetie. Oh, my darling. This is one of the most affectionate kittens you'll ever meet in your life. This one here. Love you. Aw. Now, she's not old enough to go to her home. Probably a month out from that. So, you know, that's what goes on. Anyway, DK's dead on the step. So, head's falling off. Don't worry about him. He's fine. Dead on the step. Anyway, let's go back here and see if the kittens are still here. But I'm going back inside. And we are going to... Gwen is feeding kittens. You have to remember the calico is still too young to go anywhere. So the calico under the deck with Gwen is too little to move on with her life. She still needs a mama. And Wildfire there is grooming. Anyway, I'm heading back in the house because I have things to do still, even though it's getting really late. And I haven't had dinner yet. It was a very busy day. Like, I wanted to get those eggs in the incubator. I'll show you them. But it was just kind of tragic that she lost so many birds in a short space of time. So we're going to try to help out with that by sending those chicks, which we already did. And then by hatching those eggs. So cross your fingers. Hope that some of those hatch for her because I know she'd really like some of Charlie's kids. So we'll see what we can do. We will keep you updated on those eggs. They're in their own incubator by themselves, so they hatch alone. So that's what's going on right now. We're going to head inside, and there's Tequila waiting for me. She's waiting. So we're going to head inside and check out those eggs from my sister. And we are going to take a look at those puppies, because how can we go a day without looking at the puppies? We can't. I stare at the puppies all the time. Let's go inside. Okay, these are the eggs my sister sent us. There's 20 of them, but again, she doesn't know how old they are. She doesn't know if they got wet. She doesn't know who laid them, like which birds, even though obviously her birds, but she doesn't know specifically which ones. So really, we're not sure. She's hoping some of them will hatch so she can have some of Charlie's little ones. But, you know, you do the best you can. So we're going to put these in here. Just leave them. The incubator's on. The incubator is working and is at the proper temp. So they'll either hatch or not hatch. In other news, we took most of the chicks out of this hatcher. There's just a couple of left in there. Just a duck and a couple of chicks. So we are going to see how they all do overnight. And hopefully they can go out tomorrow. And these guys, hopefully they'll hatch in 3 weeks. I'll keep you updated. I don't know. I hope they do for my sister's sake. I really hope. Because most of us have lost chickens or turkeys or whatever. And it's always, always heartbreaking. So, cross your fingers. We'll keep you updated. So we have the most perfect puppies. Look at these little guys. It's getting late. So sleeping is a thing. Sleeping is a thing. Aww. Look at them all settling in for night. They are absolutely perfect. They're absolutely perfect. I'm so glad these little guys are in our life because they're wonderful. They're really good puppies. I'm really happy with them. Look at this one. Look at how nice he's sleeping. And look at those two biting each other. Biting each other before bed. What else are you supposed to do? They're so cute. I cannot get over how sweet and perfect these little guys are. So, shorter video today, I know, but we didn't get started very early at all. Mostly because, well, we got started, I just wasn't filming. Mostly, my poor sister lost her guys, and my mom and my brother came over, and it was just all nonsense today. So I just didn't take the camera with me. I just didn't have time. But now we get to spend the rest of the evening staring at these beautiful little puppies because they are so, so perfect. And somebody asked me which one I would keep. If I were keeping one, this one. This little girl with the pink collar. 100% who I would keep. Or if I was going to keep a boy, light blue. Those are the two I would keep. Anyway, that's going to be it for us here today. We'll have to see you tomorrow. Oh, look at those feet.